There's no such thing as looking depressed. In most cases, depression is invisible, and you're never gonna actually know that someone has depression unless they voluntarily share their story with you or on the news when that person is already dead. Depression is a real thing, but I think that people throw around the word so much at any small inconvenience to the point where no one takes it seriously. Depressed is not a word that should be used to describe how someone physically appears. Depression is a condition, it's not an adjective. I believe that most conditions in the mind are actually invisible, which is why some people have such a surface level understanding of another person who's gone through some form of suffering or pain. People will self-diagnose themselves and just toss around the word depression to the point where it has a negative impact on everyone else who actually has it. Those people who actually has it, it has a negative impact on them because of those people who throw the word around. No one is actually going to take it seriously, or no one is actually going to care for those people who actually do have depression, or even try and look out for the people who do actually have it. The term depression has been so undermined to the point where people do not realize how badly someone is suffering until it's already too late. It may be true that your physical and emotional and mental state are connected, but your mental state does not have a face. You could be smiling in someone's face and deep down inside you could be going through it. You could feel like you are about to explode and you feel like everything's just about to fall apart and shatter into a million pieces right there and then. And no one would ever notice because of the smile that you're wearing on your face. Or even if you wore a straight face, no matter what face you have on, in most cases people are never going to notice because your mental health does not have a face. A lot of people need things to be written in bold for them and written clearly for them to understand. And it's very rarely that you come across people who are not like that. There are a lot of people who believe that depression isn't a real illness, or they don't believe in depression or something like that. Which, I mean, that is your decision. You're entitled to make your own decisions. The fact that people who have never experienced the same pain will never actually truly understand each other has never been more evident than right there and then. Because if you had the same experiences as another, you would understand why people may feel like they are depressed. They chalk it up as just, that's just how someone is, or that's just how his face looks, or that's just how he acts. When really and truly that person is suffering deep down inside, but those people would never notice. There's nothing that you can do to physically see depression. You may see that someone looks sad, but everyone has times when they look sad. You may see someone who looks like they're anxious. Everyone has times when they're anxious. You may have someone who seems angry. Everyone has times when they look angry. You're never going to physically see depression. It's not going to happen. You may see signs, but you're not going to see depression itself. But for the people who say that they don't believe in depression, you make it seem as like it's just a cop-out for people to play some kind of victim card when people are truly actually suffering. But what I want to say is that depression should never be an excuse to not try. No matter what you're going through, the only real thing that you could ever do is just to continue trying and never stop trying. Depression should never be used as an excuse or a cop-out to stop trying in life. Stop trying to become better in life or better your own life. Just stop trying to better your own mindset, become stronger. Depression should, even if you have depression, it should be a motivator that makes you think to yourself, okay, I want to get out of this situation. I don't want to feel this way anymore. And if I don't want to feel this way anymore, I have to change something. In order to make change, you have to change.